What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? BugaLuis here. Welcome back to another live reaction here on the channel. Today we're doing the live reaction of Group F of the World Cup, and Germany are freaking eliminated after South Korea beat them 2-0, and then Mexico also took a complete beating against Sweden, where the three lost by 3 against Sweden. Whoa, oh my god, it was insane. If my voice is a little rusty, it's because I've been shouting so much. It's been crazy, fucking crazy. This is insane. This is what football is all about. I was just, for the entirety of the match, I'll stop. First of all, we're gonna talk about what I think was going to happen in both matches at the start, at the start of the games. I thought that both Mexico and Sweden would draw, and I thought that Germany would beat South Korea, meaning that at the end, both Sweden and Mexico will go through because they will have I think Mexico and Germany will both go through. Mexico in first and then Germany in second. So this was completely different from what I've actually predicted. I predicted Sweden going out, Sweden ended first, and I predicted Germany going second, and they finished in last. So you saw how weird was this game. First of all, I gotta give amazing praise for South Korea. I thought that for all the time, South Korea was doing very, very good against Germany. I thought they were playing really, really good, and Germany never took really the chances that they had in their match. It was really, really crazy, to be completely honest, but it was insane. It was insane. Let me just answer this because all my friends are like, whoa. Let's go. Okay. And now they're saying now Brazil are gonna get eliminated, which could happen because Serbia could beat Brazil, but okay, that's for the next video. So we're taking a look at Germany, South Korea. Like I said, they weren't really taking their chances, but as soon as it came the very first goal from Sweden against Mexico, which just let me check for a moment here, Sweden versus Mexico. If I'm not wrong, came from Ludwig Augustinsson. After that goal came in the second half, which both matches were at 0-0. Germany really just flopped. They really just went down and never really understood what's going on with them. Like, and they never really got back into the game. They never really could understand that just winning this game against South Korea would grant them the 3 points. That's something that they never really worked around, and I'm just really surprised that they never really got back into the game. After that, the same happened to Mexico. Mexico on their game against Sweden, they really never got back into the game after that first goal. It seemed that it already killed them off, and both Mexico and Germany were going down, and it was probably like a battle to see who ends up fucking it less. And in that sense, I gotta say that Germany fucked it up more, even though Mexico lost by 3-0, because Germany had all the cards to go through in just one goal. They would get one goal and Mexico will be out. But they never really got back into it, and I never really understand. Germany are so good in doing that, and seeing Germany losing control of themselves, or their head, of what they were thinking, or their mental stability, or whatever. That's really weird for me, because they have never done that before. So it's really surprising to see Germany doing that, and it was just insane. My god, I'm in shock. I'm in freaking shock. One of you, Kate Jackson, I'm gonna say Kate Jackson, says justice for Ter Stegen and for Sané. I gotta be kind of in agree with you. I think that Sané is a much more impact player, for instance, than Julian Brandt in that sense, so I would definitely take Sané. And then Ter Stegen, I think, should have gone in front of Ter Stegen, because Ter Stegen makes some mistakes in this game. For instance, in this game against South Korea, where they just almost conceded like a goal. Like that free kick the first free kick from South Korea, where Neuer, like, it was really easy for him to catch it, but it was just like he flopped it and the ball came outside, and then it just bounced, and it almost was a goal from a rebound, and it was insane. It was insane. Plus, for some of you who may say like, oh, this guy supports Germany because he's wearing their shirt, no, I just bought it because it looked cool. So it's pretty sad that it's gonna be the shirt that's gonna be remembered, Germany eliminated. But it's still a piece of history, you know. I got the shirt in which Germany got eliminated in the group stages. That would be insane. That would be absolutely insane. But I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna put it on a board, and I'm gonna put it on my wall. After that, like I said, both teams were really bad after the first goals from Sweden and Mexico. The next goal from Sweden came right away from a penalty kick 12 minutes after from Andreas Granqvist, I think his name. Yes, Andreas Granqvist came in. His penalty, he's a really good penalty kick taker. For being a center back, he's a really good penalty kick taker. He really looks like a number 9 when he's taking his penalties. So good job for that. Germany, South Korea. Again, Germany were really pushing against South Korea. Nothing was really happening. But then it came the goal, their own goal from Edson Alvarez, the right back for Mexico in this game, and that actually made Mexico already go down the step in order, because as soon as they conceded the second goal, Mexico, they were in the fear of getting eliminated. Because if Germany would get one goal, they would be both 6 points. However, Germany would have a +1 goal difference, while Mexico had a -1. After conceding that other own goal, it would mean that Mexico to stay back into the race. If Germany were to beat South Korea, they would have gotten at least 3 more goals, and that was just never gonna happen. So in that sense, I feel why Edson Alvarez was crying so much at the end of the game, because he really this didn't allow Mexico to go first. But that doesn't make too much of an impact, to be honest, because overall Sweden just did really good and basically get Mexico second. So Sweden, in a good sense, Sweden go through. But oh my god, I have no words. I have absolutely no words. Wow, it's insane. I am seeing the stats right now. Mexico had 67 possession. Mexico had 20 shots on target. Sweden had 15. Wow, it's insane, this game. I want to see a stat from Germany versus South Korea. That's also going to be very interesting. Wow, Sweden not. South Korea had 25 possession. Germany had 75. Germany had 28 shots. 28! That's like me playing FIFA against like a bad guy. And then 12. God, this is insane. It's absolutely insane how Germany are out. But also let's remember that Germany are not out by goal difference. They're not out by winning or losing. They're gone because they lost against Mexico and they lost against South Korea. In paper, the weakest team in the group, South Korea, are beating Germany at the end of the game with 2 goals, 2 late goals. Germany just throw everything up the field to try and go and get the win. But I think that's where they really lost it, because they never keep track of time. They never kept track of time. And they just opened too much space. Like Neuer was in front of Sule and Hummels. What the hell is going on? One of you say, okay, Football TV 123. First, I'm gonna answer Federico Sassen, who says, "What the fuck, Germany suck." No, I'm telling you, they suck. But it's not like fueron pésimos. They really played really bad. But the thing I'm saying is that they didn't went out by because goal difference or something. They went out because they were really bad. So I'm agreeing with you in that one. I don't know if I explained it good enough. Football TV 123 says, "Just have a question. Are you going to do a VRL career mode for FIFA 19? Because I really enjoyed the series." To be completely honest, a VRL career mode, the thing here is that I would love to do more career modes in FIFA 19. Obviously, I'm going to do that no matter what. But the thing is that I don't know if VRL is something I want to continue. Because the thing with VRL career mode in FIFA 19 is it's going to be really tough to get the same players back into the team. Like Sansone is not going to be the same good player that we have. And Esunol is not going to be back in the VRL. People like Ruben Semedo are not going to be in the game. So that's why I'm saying that VRL may not be the best option for a FIFA 19 career mode, because it's not really that interesting. For you, it may be, but the thing is that it's really hard to recreate where we left off in FIFA 18 in FIFA 19. And if I were to do a VRL career mode, I would love to start from where I left off. So for now, I don't think there's a big possibility of me doing a VRL career mode for FIFA 19. Cordy, who has always been following our live streams, good job, man. I love you. My favorite teams were Argentina, Germany, and Iran. 2 of them went out in 3 days. I don't have words. How did Germany lose to Korea? The worst performance I've ever seen. How? To be honest with you, I don't see Germany, because Germany, it wasn't for me that they really sucked. It was that South Korea actually played much better than what we would have thought. But Germany, obviously, they did play under level. So at the end of the day, that's happened. Also, the theory of the World Cup champions going out in the World Cup is absolutely true. Yes, it's absolutely true. We saw Italy going out in the 2010 World Cup. We saw then Spain going out in 2014, and now we see Germany going out. Obviously, France went out in 2002. However, the 2006 World Cup were previously the previous champions in 2002, Korea and Japan, where Brazil, they didn't go out, but that's Brazil. Brazil is just like the kings of football, so they can have that wild card. But oh my god, it was insane. 2-0 South Korea. Like, the thing is that Germany did not went out, like, once again by goal difference. They went out because South Korea beat them. South Korea must be thrilling right now because they lose against Mexico, okay, they lose against Sweden, okay, but they win against Germany, which are the champions. That has to be wow. That has to be like really good. The first goal from Kim Jong-won, which went to VAR, I gotta say that for me, it was always gonna be onside. It wasn't offside for me. So good job on the VAR on that one because they got it right. So the next goal from Heung-min Son was absolutely bonkers. Like you see just the cross from the right back, I think it is, boom, onto Heung-min Son, and Heung-min Son just run, and he had an open net, and he was crying. Well, he didn't even score the goal yet, but he was already crying, and it was like intense. It was really, really good. But Germany, what the hell happened to Germany? Wow, what the hell? Insane, absolutely insane, both matches. Insane. Mexico now, however, will most probably need to face Brazil in the next stages. K-pop is the best. Yeah, no, I don't hear K-pop, but I get you. Like, I was watching, I don't know if you were here for a video before, Nacho, but we were watching, we were doing like a live reaction of, I think, Mexico versus Korea, or no, Sweden versus Korea, and one guy said, I think that Korea should just stay to esports because for football they don't work. Like, Korea should stay on esports, and I agree. Like, go play Overwatch. No, but really, South Korea did good. Yeah, they lost to Korea 2-0. 2-0 they lost against Korea. Insane, insane. Absolute scenes at the World Cup in Russia. Absolute freaking scenes. So, like I said, Mexico will most probably now need to face Brazil. But let's not forget, because Brazil could get eliminated against Serbia. They really could, because Switzerland, I think, will most probably beat Costa Rica. And even though Brazil, even if they go through, I think that Switzerland has a chance of beating Costa Rica like for two or three goals. And if that happens, South Korea would just go up. South Korea would go in the first place. And Sweden, fuck, I'm just so, my head is dead. Boom, let's go over. If Switzerland beats Costa Rica by 2 or 3 goals, they will go up to the first place, meaning that Brazil will need to also score a lot of goals against Serbia, and I don't see that happening because Serbia has a really tight defensive unit. So in that sense, I think that both Switzerland and Brazil can go through, and Mexico will not face Brazil in the round of 16. I think that's hopefully what happens, or I hope that Serbia... I don't want Brazil to be eliminated because I really like Brazil, but the thing is that it could happen. It could happen. It's a realistic thing that Brazil could get eliminated. So we have to be prepared for that. So get your beers, get your alcohol ready, get your fireworks, get your whatever, because it could happen. It could really, really happen. So now let's do our quick roundup, our recap of all the groups and all the teams. Well, not all the groups, all the team in this group F. And we had, first of all, we have Sweden finishing top. And I gotta say that in this sense, I wasn't expecting Sweden to go through, completely honest with you at the start. By seeing how they win against South Korea and seeing how deadly they were from set pieces, how good they were in counterattack, and how good defensively they were, I think Sweden, to be honest, in this World Cup is the best team defensively so far. The best team defensively. And in that sense, they are deserving of going, not perhaps in the first place, because I think Mexico deserved a little bit more. However, their last showing obviously against Sweden was horrendous. So Sweden overall, I gotta say, they did a World Cup which surprised me, and good job to Sweden, who actually managed to go first in the group. So good job to Sweden, good job. Credit where it's due. Mexico, I was very impressed with their first 2 games, and I was expecting them to beat Sweden in this one. I don't know what happened. Mexico, I don't even really see that match. I saw more the match of South Korea versus Germany, so I cannot say too much about what happened to Mexico in that game, but I gotta say that they have a really good World Cup. They were very unfortunate not to get first, but if you make many mistakes like you did in this game against Sweden, that's how you're gonna pay. Next up, we're gonna have South Korea versus Germany. I gotta say, once again, South Korea, I was impressed because they did play very good football. I didn't think that they had enough to go through. However, yet again, they were deserving of something big, and they got that win against Germany, which is huge for South Korea, so good job, South Korea. Germany, I gotta say that Germany, they really underperformed. The first match against Mexico, where Mexico played amazingly, I think Germany really were stunned. I think Germany never really expected Mexico to play that good, especially if we take into consideration that Germany last time around beat Mexico 3-1, I think, in the Confederations Cup, or even 4-1. I'm not too sure, but I think that really got them by surprise. After that, always losing your first game is going to be very tough to win in the next one. Obviously, against Sweden, they were losing at the start, which is horrible because their defense, to be honest, their defense, this World Cup is the worst I've seen them. Like, the worst. After that, Germany never got back into the game against Sweden with that golazo from Toni Kroos. But this time around, now that they lose against South Korea, overall Germany had a very disappointing World Cup, and I think they're deserving. They're really deserving of ending last in this group, which is insane. So Germany are out in the group stages last. Like, the thing is not that they're out; they're even last in the group. South Korea is in front of them. So Germany. I don't know what's gonna go with Germany. I don't know what's gonna happen with Germany, but something has to work out. Something really has to work out. So hopefully, guys, you have enjoyed. Please remember to drop us a like and leave us a subscribe, and come back later for that match between Brazil and Serbia, and obviously the recap of Group E, because that's gonna be absolutely insane, because we also have absolute scenes on that one. So hopefully you're back on that one. I've enjoyed amazingly this 2 hours of football that we saw today. Was insane, and I'm hoping for 2 great hours coming up. So hopefully, guys, you have enjoyed. Please remember to drop us a like and leave us a subscribe. See you on the next one. Take care. Ciao.